fistula in anal. Say the word and we go. You may have a cancer, but ooh, I got the answer. I would never disrespect patient autonomy. Just sign the consent form and leave the rest to me. Building up some tension, working 24/7. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who is stressing. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? It's us, and I'll agree. Yeah. Stop all that bleeding there. Ooh, let's put some ties on it. Get some Surgicel just to put some shine on it. Liggy in my right hand. Here's what I'm gonna do. Pure hemostasis for you. Gas on and dim OR lights. Whole surgery through 3 port sites. Lucky for me, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for me, that's what I like. That's what I like. Juniors, book that patient, get him in the room. Ooh, what y'all trying to do? 24/7 Gen Surg will be there. Professional lifesavers. Ooh, pop, it's showtime. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know? Go on and tell them. They don't know? Go on and tell them. I guess you know as soon as we walk in. Showing up. Wearing fly scrub caps. Zero gloves like Snap. And Sweden's finest shoes. Don't stress too much, might hurt yourself. Anesthesia, give this guy a snooze. Ooh, snap. I do what I can with a scalpel in my pocket. Keep up. So many...
Having been a part of the Creative Foundation at a young age, where I was introduced to some great mentors such as Isa, who had taught me that there's no limitation to whatever you try doing. Just get started, do your best, learn, and grow until you find your success. I've taken those life lessons with me, and I've always been appreciative of those times in my life. So thank you, Isa.
Congratulations to all our graduating chief surgical residents. This is an exciting time in your lives, and it's also an exciting time for those of us who have been your faculty over the past few
years. Outdoor science experiments with Tane. Today we're going to be talking about heredity. Then we're going to be explaining how you can evaluate straight-up infix expressions using Swift.
So hello there and welcome to a new tutorial. My name is Henry Bashki.
So Tanmay, how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
Not even a teenager?
Not yet, no.
When was the first time you started coding?
Well, actually, I was 5 years old.
Please welcome Tane Bashki, age 5. You were coding, so for some of us out there, what is coding?
Well, coding is essentially writing down instructions, a list of instructions for computers to be able to do anything. Because if you think about it, computers are dumb. They can't do anything. In order to make a computer do something, you need to tell it exactly what to do when something happens, or if something else happens, you have to do this, you have to tell it exactly what can happen, and computers need to know everything beforehand. They cannot create things like animals or humans can. And so that's what coding essentially is. Well, if you're asking what I like to do apart from coding, well, I mean, it might shock you, but I actually do some other stuff apart from coding, which, I mean, I like to do things like table tennis, biking is good, but then again, in Canada, the weather sometimes doesn't allow for that.
So you're going to have an interactive session now with some kids. I guess, how do you inspire them? You know, like, us adults, we kind of know, like, we are really inspired by people like you, but how do you inspire kids your age?
Well, it really does actually, if you think about it, it's not that I have to inspire them. It mainly just comes from within because, I mean, if you think about it, I'm not the one that's telling them, hey, you should code now. It's like I just introduce them to it, I show them this is what coding actually is, and then they take it from there and say, okay, this is interesting. I've never seen this before, but now that I have, this seems very interesting and I want to go ahead with it. And so, I mean, that's essentially how it works. So, I mean, actually, another really interesting fact is last week, or 2 weeks ago actually, I was invited by Apple to the UK to give a keynote at their Apple headquarters in the UK. And so essentially what happened, and so this was in London, and I was also invited to have a session and workshop as well as keynote at the Halcyon London International School. And so there were around, I'd say, 15 to 20 kids there in the workshop, and I just showed them, you know, how you can create a Bluemix account, how you can train Watson, how you can create an iOS app.
Hi, I'm Tammy Bakshi. I'm passionate about AI and machine learning. I'm an IBM champion and a Google developer expert.
The Creative Foundation founder, Yisa Akambolaji, will be presenting a tribute to the late Manitoban artist, Dr. Lil Mall. In addition to celebrating these luminaries, we'll be enjoying good music, African storytelling, and good food served by the Holiday Inn.
So tell me, do you want to have a great time and have fun while supporting a noble cause? I'd like to invite you to the Creative Foundation's 20th anniversary celebrations on September 18th, 2019. This event is going to be unlike anything you would have ever seen before, all the way from the special guest of honor, Her Honor the Honorable Janice C. Filmon, the Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba, to the Life Mentor Award ceremony, to my talk on artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Abby Kimbolaji. I'm the youngest member of the Creative Foundation, and I am so honored to welcome you all to the 20th anniversary gala of the Creative Foundation Winnipeg. Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir. Je m'appelle Abby Kimbolaji, et aujourd'hui j'ai l'honneur de vous accueillir au gala 20e anniversaire du Creative Foundation Winnipeg. We're delighted that you've come to celebrate with us the work that my dad, Mr. Yisa Akambolaji, started 20 years ago. And we're so grateful that you're here to support the future of the Creative Foundation. Our MC for this evening is Mr. Gary Green. Gary is a Creative Foundation board member, chairman of the planning committee, as well as the owner of the Framing Arts Center Winnipeg. Now, just before I hand it over to Mr. Green, I would like to again welcome you all to the 20th anniversary celebration and wish you a fantastic evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abby.
Thank you very much once again. So again, thank you very much once again to Her Honor Janice C. Filmon. This is really an honor to be a part of this wonderful event and to be the recipient of this award. And a huge thank you to Her Honor Janice Filmon for supporting the wonderful work of the Creative Foundation. And of course, none of this would have happened without the teams at the Creative Foundation themselves. So a huge thank you to the team at the Creative Foundation. Yes, huge round of applause. Now, specifically, I want to say a huge thank you to Yisa Akambolaji, but also another huge thank you to Gary Green. I mean, they've been putting in hard work for so many years now to make the Creative Foundation what it is today. And really, they've been working towards empowering, not just supporting, empowering the youth here in Manitoba to follow what they're passionate about. So a huge thank you to them. This is really the manifestation of Yisa's vision, what he's passionate about, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. Now, I'm especially excited to be here in Winnipeg.